next module is the code generation, and the last module also the code generation. So far we discussed all the phases of the lexical analysis. So first we will see the topic is there in the code generation. The first topic is issues in the design of the code generator. So in this we are going to discuss all these 5 different issues in the design of the code generator. The next topic is the target language and the address in the target code, basic blocks and flow graph, optimization of basic blocks. In the optimization of basic blocks, DAG representation is there. DAG representation we already discussed in the intermediate code generation, and also we have these 5 to 6 concepts. And the last concept is the simple code generator. In the simple code generator, again we have 3 different topics. So these are the topics we have in the 6th module, that is code generator. So before start of the code generation, we'll see the introduction part of the code generation. That is so basically in all the phases we discussed starting from the block diagram only. So this is the block diagram of the code generation. So when come to the introduction part, so this is the source program, we are giving it to front end. So in the front end we have 3 different phases. So what are those 3 different phases? The first one is lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and after that starts from the intermediate code. So all the lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis will work in the front end. It will generate the code. That code is in the form of intermediate code generation. So that is means 3 address code. So this will be the input for the code optimizer. Code optimizer again will optimize the code, and it is again generated the intermediate code representation. So that representation is the input for the code generator. Code generator will take the input from the intermediate code representation, and it will produce the target program. Basically in code generator has main task is 3 main tasks, that is instruction selection, register allocation and assignment, and instruction ordering. So before this, we'll quickly recall the concept of the phases of the compiler. So this example we discussed very beginning of the classes, that is phases of compiler. So initially I have given the input p equal to initial plus rate into 60. So that input will give to lexical analyzer. This lexical analyzer is going to convert to the token, and it will generate the token in the form of ID1, ID2, ID3 and the 60. So for the operator, no need to generate the token, and it is going to give to syntax analyzer. It is generate the syntax tree, and it will give it to semantic analyzer. It is going to check whether the given syntax tree is semantically correct or not, and after that it is going to give it to intermediate code generator. This intermediate code generator, it is generating 3 address code. So in the 3 address code, we are going to generate in the temporary variable, which is used to store the variable, that is int to float, ID3, ID2 and ID1. So after that, this intermediate code representation we are going to give it to code optimizer. So what is the job of the code optimizer? It is going to optimize the code which is generated from the intermediate code. See, if you observe this example and this example, here we stored in 4 different temporary variable. The same input again we are going to store in the 2 different variables. So here we are using 4 temporary variable, and here we are using 2 temporary variables. So this is what the concept of code optimizer. The main job of the code optimizer is nothing but to optimize the code, and it is going to generate once again intermediate code representation. Again is the form of 3 address code. And that intermediate representation will give it to code generator. This code generator will generate the target code. So this whole module we are going to discuss how the code generator is working and how the target code is executed with the help of the input, that is intermediate representation. So that is what I discussed in this block diagram. See, in the front end, it is going to take the input, it is going to take the input from the front end, and it is generated intermediate code. It will give to code optimizer, and it will give it to intermediate code. It is generated in the 3 address form. Again, give it to code generator. It is generating what? The target program. So that is what. So if you consider for this block diagram, the first point you can take, the code generation is the final phase in the compiler design, and the second point, so if you consider this block diagram, the first point you can take it, code generation is the final phase in the compiler design, and the second point you can take it, the code optimizer accepts the intermediate code representation which is generated from the front end of the compiler and produce another intermediate code representation which is optimized. Keep it in mind. This is optimized intermediate code representation. So code generator takes intermediate representation produced by the code optimizer along with the supplementary information in the symbol table of the source program and produce as output an equivalent target program. So here the code generator has 3 main tasks. One is instruction selection, register allocation and assignment, and instruction ordering. So when come to the instruction selection, choose the appropriate target machine instruction to implement the IR. IR means intermediate representation. When come to the register allocation and assignment, decide what values to keep in which register. Here in the register allocation. When come to the instruction ordering, decide in which or what order to schedule the execution of instruction. So these are the 3 main tasks we are going to discuss in the code generator. So the first topic in the code generator is issues in the design of the code generator. So these are the 5 different issues while generating the code or designing the code. First one is input to the code generator, the target program, instruction selection, register allocation, evaluation order. So this is very important question. So this topic we'll discuss in the next video.